What's going on, YouTube? Up North Clee, tapping in for another video. Currently shut down for the day. In the homestead, home base. Got the whip, got the setup going. Still kind of early, but the orders weren't really flowing as they should be today. So I decided to shut it down for the day for more efficiency for tomorrow. So let me prepare myself and come make a video and finish a little editing. And pardon me. Today's topic I wanted to talk about was America isn't America anymore. Americans can't afford to be an American anymore. You see, when I made the decision to start living out of my car full time, I still was making above average money while doing so, and traveling as well, different states, doing Instacart and different gig work, but also allowing myself the freedom to try new things and go live in different states. If I wanted to go and get an apartment throughout that time, I could have made that flip. I could have made that flip and go and went ahead and got an apartment. The difference between now and then is, if I wanted to do so now, I couldn't. I simply couldn't afford it. It's just too expensive, especially living in Massachusetts, one of the highest expense-wise states, meaning like the most expensive states to live in. For me to go get like even a one bedroom, it doesn't make sense. And basically everything I could do out of my car comfortably, to where there really isn't a need to go get a home base, outside of my car. But the issue is, you have a lot of people who don't have the same mindset as I, or the same perspective and the same level of comfortability of living out of their vehicle. Some people have families. Some people have just a standard of living that they have committed to, and that's the bottom. That's the bottom level for them, like meaning the lowest standard that they are willing to keep up with. Everybody's standard is different, but the thing is, as things become more and more expensive, and as inflation rises higher, there's gonna have to be a lot of sacrifices within people's lives, because if you only make X amount of dollars every month or every week, and this is the amount of money you have to pay to even just maintain your lifestyle, once that can't keep up with the amount of money you're making to what your bills are, you're gonna have to start downgrading. It's gonna be uncomfortable for a lot of people. I've seen it happen with a lot of family members, to where, not due to inflation, but how their personal decisions, their circumstances changed, and by force. And it was almost like they felt like a part of them went away with the lifestyle, because they were so attached and captivated in the standard that they set for themselves. Now, don't get me wrong, there's nothing wrong with setting standards, but you always got to prepare for a rainy day and always be strategic, because life is gonna life. It happens to all of us, no matter what. So we always have to have plans set in place to counteract these things to the max, within our control. We can't forget that, because there's a lot of things that we can't control that's outside of us. But as things continue to unfold, and it doesn't matter who the president is, because I firmly believe that there's a greater agenda ahead for humanity, and that's something I'll speak about more on a different video. But it's like this. I understand why inflation is a thing, but still, on the other side of the spectrum, it's like the money is printed And the same people who print the money are connected to the say-so of the economy. Whether if it's connected to a computer, like the system, the algorithm, whatever, it's still controlled by man because man created it. So there should never be an issue about people not being able to have the basic human necessities: food, shelter, clothing. And that's what truly makes a nation great, when a nation looks after their people. And if you were to compare the pros and cons, not just by what the people of the majority are saying or have been programmed to think, you would realize that, especially in America, the government doesn't have the best interest for the people or of the people. Because you look at all the homeless veterans, the people who lost their generational properties due to just different reasons, or not truly owning the land that you purchased or inherited because you still got to pay property taxes, or just the propaganda overall, and also like the poisoning through the food and different things of that nature. The people who are running the show, they truly don't have our best interests. So all we can really do is just brace ourselves. Now, I'm not saying that the world's ending or anything, but what I am saying is just through following the money and observation that affordability is not going to be affordable anymore. And it may just come down to the have and have-nots on a larger scale. Because it's like, when you have all these laws and things passed, we have say, but do we really have say? I don't think so. But that's just my observation. But what I will say, once again, live within your means, especially now. Keep money put away. Enjoy your life, enjoy yourself. But that doesn't mean that you have to go spending a whole bunch of money. Remember this for materialistic things too. You only got 2 feet, you only got 2 arms, you only got 1 body. So you don't need to continue. And this is something I always got to remind myself. You don't always need to go buy brand new pairs of shoes and all these extra things if you already got 10, 20 pairs of shoes in your closet, you know? They all do the same thing with clothes. That's why there's a washer machine. That's what a washer machine is there for. You know, you got enough clothes, you know, you don't need to continuously add to it. But especially in the time we're in, you got to be conscious, because you never know what situation you're going to end up in, no matter what situation you're in now. Life has a weird way of working to where you're living one way, one moment, and then the next, life is completely different. So just be mindful of that and make the most out of everything, no matter what the situation is. We got to remember, this is an experience we're having a human experience, so we're experiencing different things, but we're all experiencing the same thing at once. But anywho, I just want to get in on here. Rant and rave, and speak about America's not America anymore, and Americans can't afford to be American anymore. If you wouldn't mind, as this video ends, hit the like button. It doesn't hurt to do so. Hit the subscribe button. It doesn't hurt to do so. And also leave a comment, leave some feedback. Let me know how you guys feel about this and what topics that you would potentially want me to speak about in the future. And with that being said, I'm out.